great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the Liberty Flames. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Flames will kick off first, and here we go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Cardinals offense will come out first. Running the show is Keldrick Luster. Passed for more than 350 yards and 3 touchdowns in his last game. The run inside. It's Horton. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Ball's on the 16 and they need 6 on second down. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So the Liberty Flames offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. What a game he had last time out. More than 200 yards and a score. Running inside, it's Coleman. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Bunch formation for these receivers. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Complete, left side, Coleman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out. Goal unit. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Makes the grab. It's Horton. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. Makes one man miss. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Reads it, fires complete. Got room at the 35. Turning on the Jets. He is in. Touchdown Cardinals.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now on first down from the 30. On the ground, it's Coleman. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
To the air. It's Henderson. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Here's the pressure. And they got it. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Flames line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll start this drive from the 42. Motion from the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Finds his man. It's Hamilton. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49.
the quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Touchdown, Flames! Stealing a score on special teams. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
Yeah, and you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So his big play capability was... Full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Horton. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin them deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Looking for space, it's Coleman. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Henderson. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Thanks to grab. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Fighting off the defender. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames. Offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll move the tight end. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Coleman.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to the well. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the back. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires it down the seam. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Flames decide to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Horton. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Right down the gut of the field. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. All the way. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The keeper on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Fires left. Finds his man. It's Johnson. There he goes. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Bringing the heat. Wiggles free. He'll pull it down. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense changing the play. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. False start. That penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He spins that thing down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch around the 50. Gets away from one. He's got space. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jukes his way for more. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Jackson.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Off play action. Complete. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Fires one high and deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Flames will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside, it's Jackson. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Might have a chance. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Oh, he got loose. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pocket breaking down. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the grab, and they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Fires to the right. Pulls it in, it's Person. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Flames are marching down the field. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Turning it on. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Flames go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone, it's Coleman.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying play action. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Flame. Lining up to add another.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The option, the keeper. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll go right back to him. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Oh, he's got some space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ball State takes over the football. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him. Nice move, create some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cardinals peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Now they'll run the draw, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Pick up a 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking for a big gain. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Working that left side now. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Caught over the middle. It's Thacker. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Hamilton. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Quick release by the QB. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Keeps it on 1st down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. On the run, it's Jackson. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He'll run it again. Can't get him to the ground. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. Looking to the big tight end. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. This one's complete. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be. Game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions.
Going to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. What a big penalty at this juncture in the game, all locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. You're going to hear guys after